One of my tarot card readers said something very interesting today. I had a dream once that I had a daughter, and the dream made me very emotional because in real life, I don't have any kids. So I picked my daughter up from school. I had like a Mercedes Benz, so that was even more icing on the cake for me in the dream with a cherry on top. I'm in a Mercedes Benz. I'm in a tailor-made suit. Clearly, I'm wealthy in this dream. So, pick my daughter up. She's running. She's happy. It was like some motion picture shit. She runs to me. I pick her up. I'm swinging her around and shit in circles, happy, laughing, crying. She's asking me why I'm crying. I'm just so happy that you exist, that you came for me and all of this good shit. And she's like, well, duh. Like, let's go home. And I'm like, okay. And the dream ended while I was driving home with my daughter. So I never got to actually make it to my house and see who her mother was and, how big my house was and all that good shit. But I was still so happy when I woke up from the dream. My face was just emotional, like tears running down my cheeks. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. So I immediately grabbed a sheet of paper and I wrote the dream down. I even took it as far as looking up the meaning to the dream the next day. I just kept adding on to it. But the point I was getting at with my tarot card reader is when I was done writing it down, I went back to sleep and I couldn't get back in that dream with my daughter. I had an entirely different dream. Now my reader today was saying now I've mastered the ability where pretty much I could get back into that dream with my daughter. So that is a beautiful thing because that's what I'm trying to do. It's not just me deciphering dreams that I have. I want to be able to control the dream and have the most beautiful dream I could ever have. And that was the most beautiful dream I've ever had of me and my daughter. Even not knowing who her mother was, just me having a daughter, period, is like, it's a beautiful thing. And I can't wait for it to happen. I kind of feel like my daughter is stuck in a dream state and she's waiting for me to manifest her into the physical reality. So she's waiting. And she probably doesn't have any patience like me. And Spirit keeps telling me more and more things about her that she likes tigers. She likes going to the zoo. She likes to draw. It's just crazy to know so many things about a daughter that I haven't given birth to yet. And she's going to have spiritual abilities just like me. Spirit also told me that I got to step my game up with my spiritual gifts because she's going to be gifted. She's going to change the world. So that shit is just deep to me. I've never dreamed I've had a son, but I always dream about that daughter. So I'm just glad that now I have that ability where I can get back into that dream because I never had that dream again after that night. And I still got the paper when I wrote about her, and I'm gonna keep writing more and more about her until she exists, so I can let her know when she's born. I always knew about you. I always wanted to have you, and there's no remorse and there's no regrets. You're supposed to be here. You were planned to be here.